Gemini, hi, welcome back to my channel. This is your weekly tarot. This one is for April 26th to May 2nd. We're going to get straight into your reading. There is also a timestamp down below in the description. If you'd like to click that, it will bring you straight to the reading. All right, these readings basically are intended to give you insights into what energies you'll be navigating this week. So let's take a look. I pulled two layers. The first one will give us a general idea. The second one will go in and clarify it, go a little bit deeper. All right, Gemini, for you, April 26th to May 2nd. Stop there, Hangman. That's the situation this week. At the bottom, we do have the Eight of Cups, so let's see. Let us see what's really happening. Overall energy is the World, and the Eight of Cups is at the bottom. So it does feel like we're closing some doors here, but there is a difficult energy around it, right? The World's the overall energy. This is really about when you look at the World and the card of the World and you see her dancing in there, that's to indicate a portal. She steps through it and you go into a new journey here with the World. But it's difficult to the point where we have the Hangman here, the Hangman says, it's been a little bit difficult. You're trying to flow with the changes. And definitely I feel like you're trying to bring about changes yourself here, Gemini. I feel like you're in the driver's seat. Even in the recent past, you have the Two of Wands. So this is definitely indicating that you've been making plans to change direction here. Some area of your life here that you're considering, taking your power back, taking yourself and kind of moving in a new direction here. But the Hangman's here. This is a state of flow, can feel like a state of surrender here, but really trying to look at the same situation from different angles. In the challenge position, you have the Knight of Cups. I think that's really more about making progress here, letting your intuition guide you, keeping balance here, being emotionally mature as well. Your focus is the Emperor. So this is you really focused on creating some kind of structure in your life. This is a very conquering energy. So I just feel like where your mind's at right now with the Emperor, it's just pure conquering, right? There's something here that you're ready to tackle, to take over, to just get better control of as well. Maybe you're thinking about how you're going to create the structure, what discipline you need, putting the plans in place, because even your approach here is the Ace of Pentacles. So it just feels like there is a seed of opportunity for something very new here. Something very new. The Ace of Pentacles is you bringing about new things, right? Not staying in the same cycles, right? This is starting something brand new, different from anything that you've been in, right? It could be a whole new journey as well, but it's just a seed, and I feel like you're about to take that seed and grow it. Your environment, you got the Three of Cups here. So there could be celebrations, get-togethers, but this is getting together with people and feeling good emotionally. Could have something to celebrate. Definitely, but it is definitely it could be a party, right? But it's being around like-minded people and it feels good. It feels very good. The energies feel good, you're riding the same waves, that kind of stuff. Coming towards you, we're going to go in and clarify, but we do have the Ten of Swords. So obviously the Ten of Swords speaks of something here is hurting us or making us feel like we need to regain our strength, and maybe, the ending it can hurt a little bit. Let's go in and clarify, Gemini, and let's see what's happening for you. But yeah, I see you're there's something here that there's something new here that you want to entertain, or that you want to build, develop, or grow. But still you're in the old energy a little bit, trying to bring about the new energy, All right, let's see here. Stop here clarifying these energies for you, Gemini. Look, even at the bottom, Two of Pentacles, with the Two of Swords. You're keeping balance. You're doing really good. Strength is here. Strength is here. So fun. And King of Cups is here in the challenge position. And with the Knight of Cups, I was emotional maturity. We need it. We got to keep our cool no matter how crazy things can be around us. Okay. Interesting. The second layer really goes a bunch deeper. Recent past, you have the High Priestess with the Two of Wands. Yeah, this is you using your intuition, really. It's like there was something in you that it's calling you, right? Like it's your gut telling you it's time to turn a new leaf, or it's time to turn this corner. It's time to pivot. So it's like it was like a gut instinct. It's like you couldn't shake it, you couldn't ignore it. You just knew and know it's what you have to do. Now the world is here, this is the overall energy, but next to it is the devil. So there is some chapter here, especially with the devil energy, like something toxic or something negative. It's like a toxic cycle here. It's trying to close out. That's what it's clearly saying to me with the world. I feel like you're definitely moving into a healthier direction, one that involves growth, way more positive and healthier choices, especially with the devil. And I think that's what's kind of motivating all of this movement, is really trying to make healthier choices, trying to let go of some kind of cycle here that you felt like wasn't good. But it's not easy because we grow attached to it, right? It's not easy. In the challenge position, like I said, you had the Knight of Cups and you also had the King of Cups. You know, the Knight of Cups is like a teenager when it comes to emotions. The King of Cups is like, has really mastered your emotions. He's really able to, no matter what's happening, when you have the King of Cups energy, and you have it here this week, no matter what's happening around you, with the King of Cups, you're still able on the inside to be like, not shaken by everything. You're still a pillar of strength, you know, and it requires emotional maturity, definitely with that energy. The current situation, we had the Hanged Man. I did mention it before. It's clarified by strength. I mean, it's tough, right? It's very difficult, very difficult. It requires like compassion. It's going to require patience. With strength and the devil being on the same spread, it definitely requires us also to love all aspects of ourselves, even the ones that we feel like we've been weak, we've not been strong enough, we've been making bad choices. Go easy on yourself. Love yourself anyway, right? We're all doing the best that we can. That is really the truth. Your focus here, we got the Emperor, clarifying the Emperor. Boom. Ace of Wands. You are clearly in this place, and with the Ace of Pentacles being here, I see the Ten of Swords, I see the Eight of Swords, I see the Devil as well, plus the Hanged Man on your spread. So it's like, you know what you need to do, Gemini. Like, I don't need to tell you that. You got the Emperor on your mind. You got the Ace of Wands here. You got very powerful energies with you this week. However, I think it's about having the willpower to do it. And I think that's where the struggle is this week. It's like, you know that you can. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what you will be doing. But this week, it's like mustering up the courage, mustering up the will to not just want it, but to go after it, right? And I feel like that's what your focus is. Now, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit, but I won't too much, I promise. In your approach, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying that, though, you have the Eight of Swords. There's something here that is difficult. Something here, like, for some reason, that, like, I think you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Because that's your approach. So your approach is very logical, is very analytical this week. And it's saying, you know, with the Eight of Swords, that's the analysis paralysis card, right? So they're just like, it's just basically saying with the Eight of Swords, the more you think about it, the more it is difficult to really see a solution, to really make plans, you know. That's the Eight of Swords. So it's just saying, like, you know, like, pump your brakes, stop thinking about it. The answer will come to you, but the more you think about it, like, the overthinking is not helping it this week. In your environment, very interesting, very interesting. Like, you go in and you clarify, right? And then you really do get a better understanding. You have the Three of Cups. Clarifying that is the Four of Cups, right? And look at the Four of Cups. Like, at first I was like, oh, you know, this could be celebrations, could be parties, could be all of that. Like, really feel good energy with the Three of Cups. It's an energy of community, you know, of belonging, of celebrations. But, and I think that was here, it was here, but now you're at a place right now, Gemini, where you're not into it the way you were. Not this week. There's something about it that you are just not satisfied with it. I feel like you're kind of over it at this point. Because you look at the Four of Cups. Look at this character looking at these Three Cups. These are the Three Cups. You know, the tarot is making it super clear for me to read that this week. There's a few energies that are very clear for us to read. There is the fact that there's something in your environment here that you're not satisfied with, you're kind of over, and it could definitely do with your relationships and connections. When it comes to something new here, there's the energy of kind of like overthinking it this week with that Eight of Swords. And then let's talk about the overall energy here is about breaking some bad cycle, some toxic cycle here. That's the overall energy. Now, coming towards you, you have the Ten of Swords. You also have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is really about like, you know, having the ability to kind of have a bird's eye view from everything. So it's like pulling yourself away from the situation so you can see it from a bigger picture, right? Just like this person standing at the top of this mountain, looking at everything from such a high vantage point. You know, there is a waiting energy with this, but it's also connected to the Ten of Swords. So I really do feel like it's about you. What I feel is going to happen is you're coming from this where you kind of had to do some healing, maybe really regain your strength here so you could stand on your feet strong and make these, for some of you, really big changes, like really big changes. And then I think you're going to go from there and just like into this place of like, hey, I'm going to take these plans and really start putting them into action. So I really feel like this is you standing back up. That's what's coming towards you. I am going to leave it there for you, Gemini. I feel like this was a really great, straightforward reading when it comes to the energies that are available to you. You know, what's here for you is really a sense of empowerment. There are totally opportunities with the two aces on your spread, and a real chance to like close out some bad habit or some cycle here that hasn't been working for you. And that's what's available for you this week. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe so you don't miss any of these readings. I do them every week. As always, thank you, and I'll see you all next week for my regular readings.